Hey YouTube, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Sarah, Less of Sarah. I just decided for fun that I wanted to make a video today. I had some stuff that I wanted to talk about and show you guys. I'm actually going to make two videos today. The first one, I'm going to answer some questions from my Friday video that people had asked. I wanted to talk about some things that I bought this weekend, show you guys some stuff. And I also wanted to make a separate video talking about people to subscribe to on YouTube. So if you're looking for new people to follow or subscribe to, I wanted to start posting every once in a while about people I really like watching. And so I'm going to do a video following this one where I'm going to talk about 15 pre-oppers that I follow and really like watching. And then eventually I'll do videos, with other people as well. So I'll probably do, people who have recently had surgery, people who are farther out, some veterans that I like watching. Just in case you're looking for new people to follow. I know I always am, and I love recommendations. So that's why I decided to do that. But for this video, we're going to talk about questions that people had from last week's video. So, and sorry, I'm just looking down because I'm looking at my phone, so I remember what I wanted to talk about. So Permission No More and Want to Be the Real Me 70 were both asking about foamies. I talked about foamies in my video. I said that I ate chicken, I got foamies. And I'm sorry, I forget sometimes I have a lot of pre-ops, or, people who haven't been in the community a long time watching and that they don't necessarily know all the lingo. So, my apologies. But basically what foamies are is what happens before you vomit. And I'm sorry if this is graphic, but, normally before you vomit, you get that sort of saliva that will come up into your mouth and, like your mouth waters like crazy. That's basically what foamies are, except it's extreme. So you literally got like a whole mouthful of slimy, it's also called the slimy saliva, and it's gross. And that, normally you're gonna have to spit it out into something, and very unpleasant. Some people will vomit. I normally don't, but I'm just not a puker. I have a very strong stomach. I don't usually throw up, and I also can sort of mind over matter, force myself to not vomit. The funny thing is, if I did throw up, I'd probably feel better right away, but it's not my bag. So foamies usually happens when you eat too much, you eat too fast, you eat something that doesn't agree with you, or in my case, it's only happened to me when I eat chicken, specifically when it's too dry. And then I get the foamies. And this, I was talking about it in relation to eating this little piece of this, basically like bar, like cookie bar called a Nanaimo bar that my husband had bought, and I decided to save it until the next day because I wasn't feeling well after the foamies. And I did end up eating it the next day, and it was fine. It didn't cause me any issues, but I really didn't enjoy it. That was like 100 calories that were totally useless to me that I really didn't enjoy. People say your tastes change after surgery, and I never had anything where I could say like, oh, I used to love this and now I don't like it. But it just tasted like eating a bowl of sugar. For me, it didn't even have a flavor. It just tasted like sugar. And it was kind of gross. I have no desire to eat one of those again. So I guess that's a thumbs up for weight loss surgery. The other question, or a couple of questions, were from, I think it's 31 Christine. Yeah, 31 Christine, who just had surgery a few weeks ago. One of the questions she asked was, how long were you on liquids post-op? I was on liquids for 20 days, 10 days of clear liquids, 10 days of full liquids. So I was on liquids a long time, or at least a long time for some surgeons' plans. She also said she's 3 weeks post-op and she didn't lose any weight last week, and asked if that happened to me. And Christine, honestly, it's totally normal. There's the well-known 3-week stall, and I know some people don't like the word stall. It isn't really a stall. All it is your body adjusting to what's just happened. You said that you lost 20 pounds the first couple of weeks. I did too. I lost 19 pounds, or 19 or 20 the first 2 weeks after surgery. I didn't really have a stall. I did lose week 3, 4, 5, but it was only 3 to 3.5 pounds. And since then, I've pretty much lost 4+ pounds every week, between 4 and 8.5 every week. So that was a slowdown for me. For some people, they do just completely not lose weight at all, even week like 3 to 6. So what you're experiencing, it's very normal. It's just your body adjusting. You will start losing weight again. Just make sure you keep doing what you're doing. Stick to your doctor's plan, and you will definitely see the weight start coming off again. One thing you may notice is even though you're not losing weight, you may be losing inches. You may be noticing your body is changing and sort of readjusting, but you may not see that on the scale. So don't worry, totally normal to have a slowdown in weight loss at that point after surgery. So that's all the questions from last week's video. I just thought it would be great to make a video and talk about them in case it can help some other people. Let's get to shopping. Awesome, I love shopping. So I went to a store called Winners that we have here. It's basically the Canadian version of like Marshall's, TJ Maxx kind of thing. It's owned by the same company. We do actually have Marshall's now where I live, but I haven't been there yet. I just went to check out what their sizes and stuff were in plus size clothes. They have a terrible, sad selection there, so I won't be going there anytime soon to buy anything. But they do sell some other things as well, and they do sell, I have a little tiny fitness area. And so what I found was some, what are they called? Toning balls. They look like this. So each one is 2 pounds, and there's 2 of them, and you just hold them in your hands. I have the Leslie Sansone walking videos, and she uses the same thing in her videos. They're 2 pounds is actually heavier than you would think, and they really do help with the workouts. Those were great. I also bought some gloves for working out. Just helps with grip on weights and that sort of thing. And those were like $7.50. So a few little fitness finds for when I start going to the gym, which is going to be in the next couple of weeks. Clothes shopping. So I don't know if I've talked about this particularly in a video, but I told myself I was not going to spend more than $10 on clothes. So if an item was $10 or less, then I would consider buying it. But otherwise I didn't want to buy stuff that was expensive that I was only going to wear for a little while. I am lucky because of my high weight at this point, and because I'm tall, I have a big frame. Weight loss does not affect my size as much as it would if I were a smaller overall person. So I'm lucky in a way because I can wear my clothes longer. Unlucky in a way because I don't get to say like I lost 3 sizes in a month or anything like that, but fine, no problem. So there is a plus size store here called Pennington's. I talked in a previous video about finding an outlet that was about half an hour away from me, or 35 minutes away. But I also found out that one of the closer stores to me, although it's a much smaller store, has also become a local outlet for our area, and all the local stores send their outlet stuff, their clearance stuff there. So the store is split into half new styles and half clearance. And I passed by and they had a 30% off the lowest ticketed price sale. So to give you an idea, to start with, the clothes were, the shirts were $10 to $15, skirts were $10 to $15, pants, jackets were, jeans were $20, winter coats were $40 to $70 depending on the style. And it was 30% off that price. So skirts were like $7, shirts $7, winter coats $40, or like $30 to $40, I guess. Jeans $14, pants $14. Your girl went wild. I was like, what? Because honestly, here, those are like thrift store prices. And like 70 or 80% off the regular price for sure. So, yeah. I spent $170. I got 7 shirts, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of dress pants, 3 skirts, and a down-filled winter coat. Just the winter coat alone was a $200 coat regularly. So, yeah, I did pretty good, I thought. Some of the stuff I bought to wear right now, so the jeans and the pants I bought to wear right now. The shirts I bought all smaller. I bought them as 3Xs, and then I tried them all on, of course, when I got home, and they all fit. I don't know when that happened. So that was kind of weird, but whatever, that's fine. And the coat was a 2X because it's for next year. I don't know if it's going to be too big, maybe. It's possible, but at least it'll get me through the beginning of the winter until I can buy something else that's on sale, because I really don't want to spend $200 or $300 on a coat. So even though I spent $170, I got a whole bunch of new stuff. I wore the jeans on Friday night to karaoke. By the end of the night, they were falling off. So I bought one that was a 28, one that was a 26. A 28 is basically what I'm wearing right now. And so I don't know how long those are going to last. but whatever. It's fine. I did get lots of compliments on Friday night when I went out. All of my friends were like, oh, you're looking so good. You're looking so small. Look at your hands. Like, my hands. I don't think my hands look much smaller, but apparently they do. So, and I felt really, I don't know, it was a good experience. I'm not usually, I've said this before, I don't have a confidence problem necessarily, but sometimes I do feel self-conscious in certain situations. And being on stage when I'm singing is one of those things. And I felt really just kind of, I don't know, I let it go on Friday night. I felt really free physically, just like move around and do my thing. We were dancing, we were having a great time, and I haven't really felt that way in a very long time. It was unexpected, but really fun. So yeah, thanks, babe. My husband is literally in the room watching me make a video, which is kind of weird.
YouTube bomb.
Thanks.
Hi,
anyway.
Here's the thing you really want to see.
Oh, there's Dexter. Now this video is just getting crazy. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video off so that I can go ahead and make the second video about people to follow on YouTube. So I'm going to do that, and I hope you guys have a great day.